Right.
What's your name?
Lou.
Lou. My name's Andrew.
Andrew, yeah.
What do you do, Lou?
I'm up from Carnarvon. We've got a banana plantation.
Oh, yeah. I've never met anyone with a banana plantation.
No.
What-
We work it.
Is that pretty hard?
Yeah, 7 days a week. Sore backs.
How do you start a banana plantation?
Oh, you get little sucklings on that there and plant them.
Did you start it?
Oh, the old man.
All right.
He done all the hard work. I'm lucky.
And you're reaping the benefits.
Oh, no, he's still reaping.
Yeah?
I'm just helping out.
How far out of Perth is it?
600 miles north.
What are you doing in town?
Women, mate. Women. Wine and song, you know, all that
Having a
stuff.
bit of a time
Yeah,
off.
I need a break, mate. Sore back and I'm down here for x-rays and that and
Yeah.
catch up with your city life. You don't get, you know, it's pretty quiet up that way.
I don't want to be personal, but I didn't think sore backs and women went together very well.
Well, they can straighten you out real quick.
You met anyone interesting?
Yeah, plenty, mate. Plenty. But,
Whereabouts? How? I mean, how do you meet?
just
Okay.
approach them, mate. Straight up to them.
Yeah. At what, at a bar, a restaurant?
Yeah, anywhere. On the street, mainly. If they walk past, if I like the look of them.
And what do you say?
Oh, no, if I start telling you that stuff, I'm giving away my trade secrets.
You ever thought of getting married?
Yeah.
Not that hard, by the way.
No. Still young, you know.
Yeah.
What
of course.
I mean?
How old are you?
33.
You got heaps of time, right?
Yeah, when I'm around 40, then I'll think about that, you know, when I've got a bit of money in the bank and something like that anyway.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to go like that.
What do you like to drink?
What I like to drink? Cool drinks,
Yeah.
water. I don't drink alcohol.
Right.
I haven't done for about 6 years, since I lost my licence.
Oh, that cured you, didn't it?
They cured me, yeah. 3 times and 4 months in jail, mate, cured me. And it's pretty, you know, up in Carnarvon, it's a small town, yeah.
Yes.
They catch you all the time, mate. They know your head, so.
Yeah. What was jail like?
Sorry?
What was jail like?
What was jail like? Jeez, I tell you what, it's like being in a zoo in a cage, I think. I pity the monkeys. Yeah.
Was this in Carnarvon?
Yeah, I'm 4 months in the lockup there.
It's not a very big place there.
No, mate, no, it's bloody horrible, it was.
Yeah.
But do the crime, do the time, I suppose.
Yeah. So
You know? And it was just a drink. Shame, innit?
What's your name?
Melissa.
Melissa. What are you doing here today? We're
I
working.
just had
What
a
are you
coffee.
doing? You just had a
I just had a coffee. I'm here from Lismore studying.
Yeah.
I'm just here for 2 weeks. I'm not from Melbourne, so if you're going to ask me any questions about Melbourne,
I'm not going to ask you a single thing about Melbourne. Tell me about Lismore.
it's very sunny. It's a lot sunnier than here.
Well, this is
Yeah.
pretty. I don't think you could get much sunnier
No,
than
it
this.
is though, but we still have to cover up because it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
What are you studying?
music,
Yeah.
majoring in music business.
You want to work in the music industry,
Yeah,
but not as a musician. on the
no,
business
not as a
side.
musician. I'll expose the musicians.
In the nicest
Make
possible
money, yeah.
way. Exploit.
Exploit as well.
Gee. Expose or exploit.
No, they wouldn't like that. Expose.
Obviously, a Lismore girl.
No, Canberra.
Oh, yeah. All right.
No, I'm from Canberra.
Why did you go to Lismore?
Because to study what I want to study, they only offered it at Lismore University, so they don't have that in Canberra.
What got you interested in this in the first place?
Well, it just happened.
Did you meet a musician or something?
No, well, I'm a musician as well, but
I see. What do you play?
piano,
What kind of music do you play? Contemporary?
contemporary,
Yeah.
classical. Yeah, I went up to study. I mean, I was managing a bar before I started managing people.
Are you in a relationship? You're not married or anything?
No, I'm not married.
Do you have a man? Special person?
Well, that's part of the reason I'm here in Melbourne to visit, yeah, somebody special.
Yeah?
Yes.
Long-term relationship?
It's a year.
A year?
Yeah,
It's
not
difficult
really.
though if you're not together, isn't it?
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Yeah, that's well, he was at Southern Cross University,
Yes.
and yeah, that's where we met. And he graduated last year. But he's from Melbourne, so that's why I came back down to visit. We've got free study week, so I'm studying at the moment.
But where is he? What's his name?
Andrew,
Oh yeah.
he's just walking up behind you.
Is he? Oh good. So he's gonna
There
join
he
us.
is.
Come over here, Andrew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, come over here. My name's Andrew too, so feel
Okay.
feel relaxed.
I am,
You're in
I
good
am,
company.
I am.
Melissa was saying that here studying very hard this week, as we can see.
This week, yes,
Yeah.
we've been studying very hard this week.
Yeah. And you're helping
Melissa's
her.
been exploiting me, and yeah.
She's been exploiting you.
Yes.
Tell us about Melissah.
What aspects of Melissah in particular?
Everything really, but you can start where you like. You can start with what you thought was great about her when you first met.
Okay.
Be nice.
Be nice. Yeah. You don't have to tell him that.
No.
Well, basically, I mean, in Lismore, as such, like a small country town, there's usually only a handful of people that you can really sort of lock in with. Like people from all over the country come there to study or to recuperate or what have you. And so Melissah basically just stood out as somebody that I sort of noticed that I'd be able to sort of hook up with and get along with pretty well. Yeah.
I think it's only fair, now that we've asked Andrew about Melissah, that we ask Melissah about Andrew. A little bit about... How would you describe Andrew? I don't mean
Unique.
to look- unique. Good
Unique.
start. Mhm.
She's used harsher words in the last week. Yeah, I guess that'll do.
Had a bit of a tiff?
No, not a tiff. Just sorting out through our last 10 weeks of being apart.
Have you quarrelled?
No, I wouldn't call it disgust.
We
Very
discuss
deep
things.
things. Yeah.
Serious
Very serious things.
discussions.
Yeah.
What's the worst that it's ever got? I mean, have you ever had a really out-and-out row?
I wanted to kill him.
You wanted to kill him. That's
Yeah.
about as bad as it gets, really. And how long? You've got 1 week together?
Yeah.
And then-
2 weeks, or we've had a week and leave next Tuesday.
And then what?
Back to uni, there's 5 weeks left to the semester, and get all of that done and then reassess what's happening.
And you're based here in Melbourne, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not.
Will you be coming back to Melbourne after the 5 weeks?
I'm not sure. I have to look at it seriously and see what's happening. We've still got another week,
Right.
so I'll have to get back to you on that one.
We're from SBS looking for people to talk to
Yes.
around
Talk
this.
away.
Anyway.
Talk to me.
I'm just curious about this little shopping basket and the... Is that a lettuce or is that a flower?
It's a butter
It's a-
lettuce
it's a
or a
butter
buttered lettuce, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
You've been doing the morning shopping. Are you going to cook now?
Going to cook a little bit, yeah, for soup for lunch.
Do you do this often?
Quite often, yeah.
Yeah.
I work in Canberra, but I live just up the street here, so I don't do it. I do it 2 or 3 times a week, yeah.
Right. Do you commute to Canberra from Sydney?
Yeah,
Yeah. How? By car?
bus.
By bus.
Usually by bus.
Yeah.
But not daily, just stay with my mother
Uh-huh.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night. Usually come back on Thursday evening.
What do you do there?
Teach at the National University.
What's your subject?
English.
Have you done that all your life?
Off and on, off and on since I was about in my mid-20s, yeah.
Yeah. Are you married?
Yeah, 3 children, house, car, television, fridge,
One of each?
laundry,
Yes.
washing machine, the usual suburban catastrophe.
And your wife? She's a teacher?
She has been. She used to teach Italian at Sydney University, but she's does lots of things. She's a poet. She had one book and another book coming out of poetry. She's very interested in psychology, just moving into becoming an analyst or a therapist or whatever you like to call it.
I'm just curious about this, the lifestyle. You're away for 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
And that's been going on
That's
for a
been
long
going on for the last 10 years, yeah.
How does that, is that good or bad for the relationship?
I think it's good. I think my wife likes to have a bit of time, I won't say free of me, but without me.
Without,
Yeah.
To herself.
You should ask her. I don't think she always enjoys me expressing her opinions for her.
No, probably not. She's
No.
an individual, no doubt.
Yes, she'd like you saying that.
Yeah. How did you two originally get together?
By accident, really. We met at a party in Canberra, at which a couple of my friends were celebrating their marriage, and invited along was a girl who was a friend of another girl who she brought along, and that girl who was a friend of the friend turned out to be my wife. We met, and she thought I was awful. I thought she was wonderful. And a year later, we met again by accident because I came up to Sydney to work, and we got on very well after that.
Yeah. But at first she thought you were awful.
Yes, she said, she told me later when she first met me, she thought I was an SLOB,
What's an SLOB?
slob,
Where were you born? What's your background?
Melbourne. That's why I live in Sydney. Such a wonderful city, don't you think?
I do, yes. I live here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
By choice, that's why I still live in Sydney even though I work in Canberra.
how would you describe your lifestyle here?
Good.
Good, comfortable.
Very comfortable. I mean, it's wonderful. I suppose I'll be punished for this one day, but down there is King Street. That's, shall I speak metric or imperial metric? It's less than 100 metres away. That way is King Street, which is wonderful.
Yes.
Just 100 metres up there is my house.
Mm.
Over the road's that beautiful church with lovely old trees and a cemetery. Very nice old suburb, which, a lot of sharks are trying to tear to bits and make millions and millions and zillions of dollars out of. But it's very good.
And you're resisting it?
Well, I'm against it, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't sell up, would you?
I'd hate to move. I would never want to move.
Are you opposite the cemetery?
Yeah.
Can we walk down that way? Let's stop holding you up then.
Yeah, sure. I'm Australian for arbitrary reasons. I just happen to be born here, but this is my house, our house. I like it very, very much. I'm very, very attached to Australia, even though it's got some awful politics and so on.
I don't suppose it's something I noticed when you turned to show us Newtown. You've got an operation scar at the back of your head.
Yes, brain tumour.
You had a brain tumour?
3.
3 of them?
Back of the head.
Mm.
That's what you're talking about.
Yes, that's...
Yes, just
Did you have all 3 at once?
No, over 12 years.
That's an awful lot to have for one guy, being a bit greedy there.
Well, they're all in the same place.
Yeah?
They grew again. Yeah.
When was the last one?
1989. I hope I'm clear of it, but it's a very slow growing one, so it might just be quietly sprouting away in there.
Did it debilitate you at all in other ways? I mean, you seem reasonably okay.
Well, it has in lots of ways. You can see after radiotherapy my hair fell out and only a little bit of it grew back.
Yes.
My voice has been affected. It's not so bad now. I salivate too much. I don't know if you're more, fastidious viewers find me disgusting because my
No.
saliva comes out of my mouth, and my balance is very bad, and
Memory?
Memory's bad, yeah.
Yeah? Short-term or long-term?
Short-term memory. Long-term, I can remember what happened when I was 5. I can remember football games I went to and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And things I said and other people said, but I can't know. I'm very poor at remembering recent things.
Yeah.
Can't keep things together.
Well, can we come in and watch you prepare this soup?
Oh, yeah?
Or the beginnings of it?
No, feel free. Feel invited.
What's your name?
Kylie.
Kylie. Do you work around here?
Yeah,
You
just
look as though
there.
you're a waitress.
Yeah, I am.
At the...
With my notepad and my pen.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I waitress.
Where are you from, Kylie?
Sydney.
Yeah,
Sydney.
You're a Sydney girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Surrey Hills.
Yeah. Do you like waitressing?
Yeah, it's not bad. It pays the rent.
Are you going to be a waitress forever?
If I win lotto, no.
No.
But no, I don't want to be a waitress forever. No.
You're not an actress waitress, are you?
No. I mean, everyone's a bit of an actor. I mean, the whole world's a stage.
Yes.
So no, but I'm not an actress.
Yeah.
No.
Do you like people?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
people.
Do you get any dud ones in the...
Oh yeah, I mean, it's Oxford Street. You get all types.
Yeah. But that's also good, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, to each his own, you know.
Are you in a relationship?
Yeah, I am.
With a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Okay, what does he do?
He works for Channel 9.
Oh, does he?
Sorry.
What does he do there?
He works on the rugby league.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you meet?
We met 5 years ago through mutual friends.
At a party?
Yeah, sort of.
5 years is a long time.
Yeah, we're pretty much married now.
Yeah. How old are you?
26.
So you're practically married. Are you going to get married?
Yeah. We're going to do the settle down and have kids and do all that.
Lots of kids?
2's enough, I think.
Yeah.
One of each.
But does that mean retiring to suburbia? Or are you going to do it right here in Darlinghurst?
No, I can do it, Bondi, Coogee. I don't have to go out to Parramatta.
You wouldn't?
No, I'd rather die.
Why?
I just don't like really flat places. I like hills and beaches and water and
Is that where
life.
Did you grow up around the beach?
Yeah, I grew up in Maroubra.
Yeah. So are you pretty well wedded to Sydney to stay here?
Yeah, I've travelled halfway around the world, and it took me about 8 months of travelling to realise that this is the best place in the world.
And when are you going to be a mum, do you think? How soon?
I don't know, 2 years, 3 years.
And in the meantime?
I'll just wait on tables until then.
Now, is this boyfriend, or soon to be your husband, is he your first big love affair?
No, he's my second, but I mean, I've had other guys, but he's my second true love.
Yeah? What happened to the first one?
Oh, he dumped me. Yeah.
How long did that last before he dumped you?
About 1.5 years. I mean, it was my first love, so I felt pretty hard.
How did that happen? Was it a high school romance?
I was in high school. He was older. He was in a band, you see, so he was, he had heaps of girls, so it's too much to compete with, and I didn't realise, but he was sleeping around the whole time on me. But yeah, he broke it up, and I was heartbroken, but I got over it.
How long did it take you to get over it?
Oh, too long. It took about 2 years.
And that's when you met your current boyfriend?
Yeah, I met him in that time. We were good friends first, and then it sort of happened after that.
Can I ask you a couple of questions about what you do and why you're here at this moment in time?
I'm a musician. I'm a conductor, pianist, accompanist, composer person. I work in the theatre, usually. The short answer is I don't normally have my days free, so that's why I'm here.
What sort of music do you compose?
I compose for the theatre. I suppose it would be broadly described as sort of commercial, but I do incidental music for plays, and I'm working towards some kind of new Australian music theatre. And I've had a number of commissions to that end, so that's what I'm mainly working on. But I earn a living basically conducting big Broadway shows. I conducted 42nd Street and Cats and things like that.
Do you remember the first music that you liked?
Yes, it was musicals. It was American musicals. It was partly to do with my father being a cinema manager in the 50s, so we used to go to the movies for nothing. And I went to the movies twice a week for most of my first 20 years, But I particularly love musicals, and my mother did too, so that's mainly what I got taken to, or certainly I got taken to often. So that was the beginning of that love. But I finished up going to the conservatorium, and my principal love now is rather more sophisticated than that. So I sort of earn a living having fun, but my actual personal listening is much more sophisticated.
What do you mean by that? Give us an example.
Oh, I listen to Shostakovich and Britten, and I'm a great Wagner fan, and I love Bach and a whole range of stuff actually, and quite often quite extreme avant-garde stuff I listen to as well. It's not music that I particularly want to earn a living performing, but it's music that I have an enormous amount of interest in and get pleasure from.
Do you work pretty hard? Do you regard yourself as a hard-working person?
I regard myself as a moderately hard-working person. I mean, necessarily because of the nature of what I do. A lot of it is self-imposed. When you're a composer, like being any kind of creative person, it's up to me to get up in the morning and start work. I also tour a great deal. See, I'm in Sydney at the moment for a block of about 6 or 8 months, but then I'm going to be away next year for several months. I've been away for 3 or 4 months this year already.
Right.
So I come and go a lot. It's fairly hard to sustain a relationship. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's many people manage it, but it is hard. I have a lot of very good friends, and I share a house with a very good friend.
So you don't actually live alone?
I don't actually live alone, no.
Right.
And I don't particularly want to live alone. I have a very good friend that I live with, and that works out very well.
Did this arrangement with your friend come about by accident?
No, it came about because we were lovers, and that came to an amicable end, and we've just stayed sharing the house together. I think it's very hard to find someone that you can actually live with, you can share a house with, I mean, so many people have bad experiences of that. I've been pretty lucky, I must say, in that respect. But no, we know each other extremely well, and we know what we like and dislike, and we keep out of each other's way when we need to, and we're together when we need to, and we laugh a lot, basically. It's nice to have someone to go home and laugh with, you know, without the obligations of a relationship, I find.
What's your name?
My name is Florencia Hopper.
Where are you from?
I come from the Philippines,
What part of the Philippines?
Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental.
Is it a nice place?
Yes, it is very nice.
How long have you been here?
Oh, well, I have been here for 17 years.
How did you come to Australia?
I was married Australian.
Yes?
I was got an accident in motorbike. I was confined in orthopedic hospital. And then this man is a tourist. He was a tourist. I was so exercise my feet with the scratch, and then he saw me, say hello to me, and then he went there and twice in the Philippines, because I met him in 1974. I was accident in 1974.
Yeah.
And then he was there 1975. And then he went back again 1976. He proposed to marry me.
Really?
So I arrived here in Australia it was 1977.
Is he a good man?
Yes, he was a good man, but he died
Oh, no.
1980.
Did he have an accident?
Heart attack.
Do you have any family here?
No, I am alone.
And what do you want to do?
Oh, well, this is I just finished work experience in King Edward Hospital. That is the part of hospitality course with pay. That's from hospitality. That's why I went to the Social Security today, because I told them I just finished work experience in a hospital, King Edward Hospital. Yeah. If I can go back Social Security for a while, but actually I don't like Social Security. I like to work.
Have you met anybody else? Have you a boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Oh, well, not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
Would you marry again? Would you like to marry again?
Well, if I can find the right man, why not? But I don't think if I marry again, because I'm not prepared myself. I'm not ready yet. Oh, maybe some one day, some other time, maybe, who knows? Time will tell. Well, if I meet another man, very truthful, no smoke, no drinks, maybe I can refuse if he wants me to marry me.
Thank you very much for talking to us.